Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So I am continuing my work with my celebration items from the January 2024's Celebration catalog, which I just stuck over here. So here it is. It's a great little catalog, lots of options. By the way, this is video number 6. I do have a sample for you, but I'm going to keep you waiting for just a few minutes. So, of course, once again, I got the Flight in Airy DSP, which I absolutely love. And then I got the Heartfelt Hellos, which we are going to be using. I'm going to show you how you can use them. I just chose, I need a birthday card, so we're going to do a birthday card. You have, there's such cute stuff in here, guys. Just wonderful free choices for you to, this is great too. This marble paper with the, it's Flirty Flamingo in Real Red. Great for Valentine's Day. This softly stippled is really pretty too. Love the soft colors. That would be gorgeous with the notes of nature. I wonder if I could place an order and get it. I'm not into fruit, but that's cute. I like the clouds. I'm wondering if those will go with one of the dies. Looks like they might. And of course, if you have somebody in your family's having a baby, Cradled in Love is a cute little card. I do not want to forget to tell you, if you join Stampin' Up! During celebration, you can choose option number 1 and you get the new glass mat. Mine is on its way. Yay, and you get $125 worth of products for only $9, plus you get the great glass mat. Option 2 is get an additional $30 of product if you don't want the glass mat. I'm going to tell you guys something. I am so glad Stampin' Up! Came out with the glass mat. I love mine. Mine will be repurposed. I'm going to be giving it to my Aunt Carol. I'm just using a razor blade here to get some of the glue off. Mine has some scratches and stuff in it because I can cut with an X-Acto knife on this thing. I don't recommend you do it all the time, but I have. But this has been years and years I have had this glass mat, and it is fabulous. It just is. So let's get started. So this was my little bench card from December 2023's Paper Pumpkin, and I used a card base to make this. This was my inspiration, and I had some comments on that card, like, does it fit an envelope? And it does. You just fold it to one side, the right or the left, and it does go right into the envelope. It's easier to put in that way. So there's that. But ready for the card? This is the card we're going to use for today, and I need a couple of envelopes. Just one probably. I'll probably keep that one on display in my room for a while. So we'll need one envelope for today, but isn't that beautiful? This is the back, and let me show you. It does fold down. You can go either side. Now I did do some dimension there. You can choose whether or not you want to. There is dimension here, and all the leaves and flowers, but look, wooch, wooch. Gorgeous, gorgeous card. There is a little trick to cutting the DSP, and I'm going to walk you through that. So this is my inspiration. That's my envelope. Hopefully I don't forget where I put it. My drink cup needs to go in the house. We'll set that over there. Are we ready? Yes, we are. We are ready. So I need my notebook where my notes are. We're right here on... This is going to air on January 16th, celebration item. This is video number 6 again, my little post-it notes. So, Heartfelt Hello. I'm going to show you how you can make this a Mother's Day card, a Father's Day card. Maybe your father or somebody you know enjoys bird watching. Really, this would be, this piece of the DSP in the packet would be great for this. It could be an Easter card. Like I said, I am going to use this Special Moments, I'm using Happy Birthday for the back right here. This was a celebration item from last year, I believe. So I pulled it out of retirement. I'm also using, this was also a celebration item. Celebration. I am using the Thinking of You because it's perfect. The size is awesome. And then I'm using some dies. So once again, I'm using the Notes of Nature's dies. This one, this one, this one, and this one. You will need 2 of each of these. I think I did 2 of each of these things, and for this one, 2 of this one, for this card. And then it is combined with the Cardinal Dies. We're using this large branch. You'll need 2 of these, and I did 2 of these also. Now I'm going to tell you, when you cut your DSP down, let me see it. Let me see if, do I have it? Trying to see. Oh, this will work. All right. If I can get it out of the package. This is bubble bath. This is not the cardstock we're using. However, when you go to cut your piece of cardstock from a full sheet, you're going to cut it hot dog style, but you're going to cut it 4 1/4 by 8. That is going to leave this 3 1/2, 3 1/2 piece by 4 1/4. Use this for cutting the greenery out. And did I save my piece to show you guys? No, it went in the rubbish bin. Okay. Here's one piece, because I did 2, right? So that's, you can see all those pieces. And then I had another piece, which this one I also cut the 2 ovals out of. But I just, when I tell you scraps, so this piece is not going to go to waste. You're going to get these 2 branches. You're going to get those 2. This is from the Notes of Nature, the Cardinal Dies. I got 3 of those and 2 of those. So you can get quite a bit. And then you'll need a little extra scrap for your project. All right. So 4 1/4 by 8. We are going to score it together. We're going to score it at 1 1/4. 2 1/2, 5 1/2, and 6 3/4. We'll do that in a minute. Now for your DSP, my piece is 7 3/4 inches long. It's just a piece, but you'll need a piece that's 4 by 6 3/4. I'm gonna have 1 inch left over that I can do something else with. I just wasn't gonna cut it off right now. So there is a way to cut this. You're going to cut left to right, or at least that's how I'm doing it. You're going to cut 1 inch, another 1 inch, then you're going to cut 2 3/4 inches. You're going to cut another 1 inch and another 1 inch, and I'm going to show you we are going to do that together. Then, so our next layer here is Cin.Cider. This is for that large branch from the Cardinal Dies. Any branch would do, any large branch you have. There are several out there, retired ones and probably new ones too. Perched in a Tree has a branch. That would work. So all we're doing, this piece measures 2 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I did 2 of those. This bit, the reason I'm keeping it, those can still be used for something. So you can already see my flowers here. That's what we're going to do to this one. You'll need 5/8 or 3/4 of an inch. It's up to you. But this piece was already in my little file folder. So 5/8 by 5 1/2 of Garden Green. And then I have a 1/2 inch by 5 1/2 of Cin.Cider. This is my bridge piece. You can't see a whole lot of it because I've decorated, but it's the piece that goes from here to here. Right there it is sticking out. So there's that. And then you will need scrap of, and I do mean scrap, guys. Here's a little scrap piece. I'm going to get 2 flowers out of this. In Fresh Freesia, I'm stamping Fresh Freesia on Fresh Freesia, and I am using, it disappeared. I probably put it somewhere. Here, hold on. Petal Park. Yep, there it is. So we are using the outline stamp for Petal Park, and we're only using that blue. So let's get started, shall we? My iPad is over there. So put this away. Nope, I'm gonna need that out. Oh, and you will need a piece of white. I didn't include that in here, did I? For the back. I left a space but didn't write it down. Back, you will need 2 3/4 by 4 in white for the back of the card. And there it is. I just didn't write it down. It happens to me all the time. So the first thing we are going to do is I'm going to open up, I'm going to move these stamp cases so they're not in my way, hopefully. We are going to score our garden green cardstock. We're going to start scoring at 1 1/4. Let me bring in, not sure if you guys can see this, 1 1/4. So here we are, 1 1/4. Remember that darker blade is our cutting blade, and we need the lighter one. So 1, 2, and 3. Nice, even, steady pressure 3 times is going to do it. We're going to score at 2 1/2. Right there. 1, 2, 3. Now you can take this out, flip it around, and repeat those 2 measurements, or you can scoot it on down here to 5 1/2, which I know you guys can't see the measurements now, but 1, 2, and 3, and then scooch it down to 6 3/4. 1, 2, and 3. Or you just turn it around and you score it again at 1 1/4 and at 2 1/2. So it's up to you. There's 2 ways to do this. Now I'm going to show you how to cut the DSP. And that's because we have a pattern with our birds. We're going to cut starting with the left, moving to the right. You will have to forgive me that my paper is a bit longer than what you need, but I'm not going to trim it down anymore. It's unnecessary when it's going to do it itself in a minute. So we're going to cut 1 inch. So that's 1 panel. I don't know how much of this you can see, but when I lay them out here, you're going to see why we're cutting like this. So 2, our second cut of 1 inch. So cutting 2 at 1 inch. So it's just with the branches and everything, it's flowing together. Now we're going to cut a piece at 2 3/4. That's our center panel. I got to scoot it down some. 2 more 1 inch strips. 1. You're going to see the branch. It's all just flowing together here, and another one at 1 inch. Now, if I had cut this to 6 3/4, I would not be left over with that bit, but it was unnecessary to trim it, in my opinion. So now I have these 2, which are going to go back into my bits of DSP. Bring this in frame. So you can see the reason why I chose to cut my DSP like that. You can see all the little branches, all the little birds are still flowing in the same direction. So now I'm going to tip this upside down for the moment. I'm going to keep my pieces in line, hopefully. And I'm going to score. And I'm going to have to score to the side so I am still in camera. I'm going to score all one direction. Just going over my score line. So I'm not really scoring. I'm creasing it, giving it a stronger fold with the bone folder up and down. So see, I've done it that way. Now I'm going to bring this part up and fold in, go over it, go over that piece. Then I'm going to turn it around and on the inside fold inwards. The outer part fold to the out, and that, you guys, is going to give us that little shape. Not sure what to call that shape. Anyways, that's our shape. So now we can start applying our panel pieces. I chose not to layer cardstock. These are such small pieces of DSP. These are just 1 inch. So I chose, because of the print, I wanted more of the print to show. That's why there's not a layer of cardstock layering behind these. If this was a real small print, maybe I would have layered it up. I just think with it being such a beautiful print on the DSP being, how do I want to put that? I'm at a loss right now to explain that. If it was something of a simple pattern, a repeating pattern like this, but smaller, I probably would have layered cardstock behind what the DSP, but since it has a larger print and a print that has, that's flowing across the DSP, I chose to not have a layer behind it. I hope that makes kind of sense there, because it's such a small space here with this print. If I layered a piece of DSP, this would literally be even smaller, and I wanted as much of the print to show the picture that we're going for. So that's all we did. So once again, our card base, we get that hopefully straight. So our card base is 4 1/4 by 8, scored at 1 1/2, 2 1/2, at 5 1/2, and 6 3/4. Our DSP was 4 by 6 3/4, and we cut from left to right 1 inch, 1 inch, 2 3/4 of an inch, 1 inch, and 1 inch. And that is our card. And you can see it's going to be seen from any way you go. Fold this back. So that direction, and from this direction, you're going to see the gorgeous tree and the birds. Next, we have our bridge piece, which mine is 5/8 by 5 1/2. You could do 1 inch. Your bridge piece can be many different sizes. I chose this because this was a very long piece already in my packet of garden green paper, and it's gonna be hidden very well behind my trees. Now I know that I want this. Where's my card? Pretty sure I've got it the same. Yes. So here's 1 inch. I am gonna start this at the 3/4 of an inch. So this is my 1, 2, 3 squares in, and I'm gonna put it right there. So 1, 2, 3. So right here, that's all I need to do with the glue. I'm gonna take it all the way to the edge, and I'm gonna need to trim it down. It looks like I did that on the last, oh, this one will have more because this is the other end. It should be. It's not quite. So I'm just doing this to make sure I got it to the edge, using this edge all the way down, focusing that. Now I'm gonna come down here, line it up on the 1 inch here, and I am going to flip this up and stick my glue right there. That's how I like to do it. You guys, some people do it differently. This is just easiest for me, and it needs to come over. There we go. Now you're going to see there might be a little bit. I'm going to take it that way. I'm going to push it to the left, to the right. Make sure it's folding either way nicely, and then I'm going to trim off my excess. Hopefully it's 2 layers of cardstock together. There we have it. So that is the basics of the bridge fold. You just need a bridge piece. Some people will put a strip at the top and the bottom. I've seen it done both ways. This, however, is just down there at the bottom. Now for the decorating pieces. So, darn it, we used the oval punch, that double oval punch, right? I showed you that I did it. So the double oval, I want to make sure I get this in the description. Top is garden green and the bottom is white. Just before I forget. So I already have, where's my pieces? Voila! All my goodies are in here. So I fussy cut a whole bird. We're going to use this bird. I have several in there. Well, I already used one. This is the top oval in garden green. That's going to go, you decide on this piece. See, it might cover up more, so I might put this one off to the side, so up there. Let's stamp. So we have this. We'll do the decorating in a minute. I want to get my stamping. So like I said, I needed a birthday card. This is the Thinking of You from the Touch of Ink. The birthday is from, so Thinking of You, Touch of Ink. Special Moments is Happy Birthday. I think we're going to add Enjoy Your Day to it. So where is the Enjoy Your Day? And then I'm going to show you how you could do it. Either, oh, it's right where it should be, right on top of the ink pad. All right. So we're going to do our Happy Birthday. Right there. And then Enjoy Your Day. Oh, we can put that on the envelope. Let's do that. Where's my envelope? We're going to do Enjoy Your Day on the front of the envelope. I thought about doing hello, but I think Enjoy Your Day works great. So we have Happy Birthday, Enjoy Your Day. And we could do Happy Birthday, Love You More. I think that'd be good. So, because you can add this Love You More with just about anything. That's how I'm leaving it. Yes, so this is my envelope. We're going to add a few flowers on there. Thinking of You will be next. Here's my little scrap piece of white. And that wee little Thinking of You is just perfect. I love when you stamp on something and then punch it, because usually you can do it right, but oh my goodness, I put it too low. So let's go a little higher. There we go. And I don't think we need that, but we need the double oval punch, which I do love this. So just get it in view. There it is. Now that can go in the recycle bin. I can put my punch away, and we are going to be using that Petal Park punch in a minute. But let's get these done. Now I'm going to show you here if you wanted to use, because I already have them done, I want to show you. So this is the Happy Mother's Day from the Heartfelt Hellos. This is the Love You More. And this one is Dad, You're the Best. So if you wanted to do a dad card, you could put that together and pop it right in there. Or you could just do that and add a little greenery behind it if you so wanted to. This is not going to be a dad card for me, but I just wanted to show you. Or you could just do Dad, You're the Best. You could do even Dad, You're the Best, Love You More. You could do Happy Mother's Day on there. And you could do Love You More like on the envelope. There are so many possibilities with the sentiments. I think that is the best stamp set of the whole thing, in my opinion. So I just wanted to show you those options. And this punch here was the Label Me Lovely. It is retired. I forgot what that one is called. Did I write it down? Label Me Fancy. And of course, that's the double oval. This one, I once again forgot what it was, but I have it written down somewhere. I just don't know what it is. So there you have it. Those are options you could do. I'm going to stick those in my bin. And this is going to get, because we did a birthday card, because I needed a birthday card for actually this weekend. I need a couple of dimensionals, but we need a couple of sprigs of greenery. So we need 2 little ones from the Notes of Nature. And I'm just going to put a little glue down the center. And where's my card? I did this side, I did upside down, and then I'm going to trim off the edge. Right just down the center. And this one is going, yikes, up at an angle. And I'm going to trim off those little stemmy spits because we don't want those hanging around on my card. It's easier to flip it over and use the edge of the oval to trim those out. Now I can use 2 dimensionals for the back. Have little pieces on the edge I don't like. So that's for the front of our card. This is now going on the back of our card. And then I'll show you how I did my branches from the Cardinal die and utilizing the Petal Park bundle, the stamp set and punch. So you can see our card is starting to come into its creation. So hopefully you guys can see this and you're going to laugh. Hopefully you laughed because I did. Wait till you see this. So this is for one side of the card. You'll see that you need 2 of these, right, to do these branches. So here I thought I was doing so well. I had it all glued down because then I was going to show you. And then I realized I have them both going the same way. Yes, I did. And I need it to be this way. So then I had to cut more little green leaves to glue onto this little branch. Ta-da! But I'm going to show you how I do that in case you did not watch the last video. This here, not the flowers, but this branch is from the Christmas Cardinal Dies. And you can see I need 2 green leaves. You will need this one and 1 more because you need 6 leaves all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one has 5. So I don't need that one. Actually, I do. I want the double. It has 2 doubles which fit here and here. And you just have to snip them off. So there it is. And now all I have to do is put this right there. Actually, we need 3. So it's 6, 7. We need 7. So there's the double, right? And we need 1 more. That's why you need the large leaf and the small leaf. And I'll show you that again in a minute. So there we have it. So Cardinal Dies, Christmas Cardinal. This is my branch. This is one set of leaves. This is the other, and you will need both of them to do this. So now I have these flowers. Now, yes, there are 4, but as these flowers you can see are quite big, this one will take up both of those. So I don't need, I'm gonna just put glue right here. And this one is gonna go across both of those. I can just get it to stick. So now I'm going to show you how I did that. So I have a wee little scrap. I actually had 2 pieces of this. And then I had to use a little something else. Let me get, where's my bit of scratch paper? Like, I just need a little bit. Yes, I went into the recycle bin. Not going to get a new piece of scratch paper just for this. So I just want this one right here. So I'm just going to ink that up. I'm going to stamp one this way, full strength, and then I'm going to turn it the other side and stamp it again. Now you will need 3 of these, or at least that's what I utilized. So there are my flowers. Here is the Petal Park Punch, which I really should get my label maker out once I get rid of all the Christmas stuff. So there's one. Turn it around, do 2. I'm going to tell you the, so they're about 1 inch. So this is 1 inch by 2 1/4. You would probably need 1 by 3 1/4 times 2 to do both branches. So then I took my bone folder and thumb against the bone folder against the paper, and thumb and pull out like you did ribbon. That curly ribbon at the holidays, that's all we're doing, just curling up the very ends. Oops. All right, so we have those 2 done. I'm going to put glue onto there, onto there. And there's one of my flowers. And here is the other. And then I just had those glue dots. I just removed them out of the top of there. You guys saw it. There they are. There they are. Do not go being rogue on me. So I put glue dots in the center. I used that chunky glitter. You could use rhinestones. You could use whatever you liked. It's just these are flat and they're sparkly too. So my chunky glitter here. That one was blue. I'm not going to get blue on all of them. That one. And that one. And that's good to go. Let's just set that over there. So next we need to get these. Now you need to have this sitting up because you do not want these petals going off the side. I mean, it can go barely off the side, but you want them so it's going to fit into the envelope. So what I did is I put it on there and I realized like this one needs to be trimmed down and so does that one. So I did that. Where is the pencil? There it is. So I looked at it and I was like, okay, this one can get cut like right there. And this one needs to be cut. Let's just cut this one first. Little surgery didn't hurt anything. So there it is. Because I don't want them past that bit of Cin.Cider. So this one's going to go down second. So this one's going to go down first. I'm going to get it back lined up. All right, so there it can go a little bit like that. Let me hold it flat right to the edge. So it needs to be cut like right there. And then I'm going to add some glue. So that's what I took off of both of them. Flip this one over. And I'm going to add the glue here. This is going to hang down, so we don't want glue on that edge. But right there, and then I can always tack more glue down later once I get it where I need it. See how that's hanging down there? I didn't want there. Yeah, I did good. I did really good. I just moved it, darn it. Not so, oh, scoot it in, there. That's within a good thing. So this here, I'm gonna flip it over and put glue behind this petal and behind those leaves, just a little. Now this one is going to come in, oh, so well. So I'm gonna look at where I'm gonna stick glue from here to here, miss a space, and put glue on those. So right up to that point, glue on this one. Then I'm gonna put glue on those 3 petals and this one. Because remember, my little bird is gonna go in here. So there you have my branches, and it goes either side, making sure it doesn't stop it from going. So my bird is going to sit front and center like that, but this is where I filled in. You don't have to do all that greenery. I liked it. So if this is pleasing to your eye, stop right there. If it isn't, then continue on like me. So I know I needed one of these for each one, and I know I wanted it there. And from doing this from the other one, I know this one was going to go here. So I'm going to put this one down first. I'm going to run glue just down the center of it, and it's going to go right on that tree branch. Maybe if I can get it to stay down. Pick up the petal and stick it under the petal, and it will go down, or I'll cut that leaf off because I will do it. There we go. That needs to stay on the branch. Let's do the other side as well. This time we'll try to stick it under, just down the center, under the petal before we go putting it anywhere. There. It's a little higher up. That's okay. Now this one we are going to run it down this bit here and then tack it in place with the leaves later. If there's places where I feel like those leaves need to be tacked down, I will do it after I get them glued down. So this big swooping one is where I'm putting the glue. Just making sure that it stays on the branch. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So what do we have left? We have these 2 pieces. And do I have any more in there? I have this 3 of these pieces to use because there was an extra one left over. We'll see about using it. So I'm thinking I bring this one here just to add a little bit more, and I just want glue there because otherwise it's going to be in the way. I'm going to place the bird, whatever bird you want to use. I like that, but I do think it needs a little bit, like just a little bit of this one. So I'm going to half this one. Put it right there on that branch. Then I'm going to look at my bird again. And seeing if there's any place else I need to stick any little bits of greenery. And I'm thinking like right here just needs a little bit. So I am not going to have to use that big one. We're just going to use the 2. I'm just going to clean this up. Little bits of glue. Use the reverse tweezers. Lift that up. I'm just going to fill it in a little bit like so. Just needs a little bit more greenery there. And that is going to be great. I'm going to put my dimensionals right here for my bird. So there's one, there's two. And my bird is going right there. That one was a different bird. Now it's where to place the thinking of you. So I'm going to look at it. You guys probably can't see it, but I know this is going to go up here in the corner. I want to see those two birds. So I'm going to use those reverse tweezers just for extra grip and swirly some glue on here. Like I said, I know that I want it over up here because I want you to be able to see the birds. The other one, the bird was in a different place. Now you could add a whole bunch of stuff or do whatever. I think this needs a little bit of glue right there because that is like, so we're gonna just add a little bit of glue to help that little petal stay put. And I'm gonna give it a minute. A glue dot would have been good too. But there we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous card. It will lay down either way to go in the envelope. Now we are gonna go ahead, you know, I just can't leave that the way it is. So I'm gonna take the Fresh Freesia. Did I put that piece of paper in the recycle bin again? Did I not? I can't. Oh, no. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. So I'm going to stamp one there. Where's the Fresh Freesia? I'm going to stamp one up there. And it's Fresh Freesia. It can be stamped on top of the garden green. And I'm going to stamp, I think, let's stamp another one there, maybe one there, and then let's go to the back and stamp a little cluster of them, or just at least one of them. Now you can always go and take your blender pen. Let me get one out of here. I still have that really old one, guys. I just can't throw it away. I'm so bad. Okay, just making sure the tip's clean. I'm just going to take it and go over what I just stamped. And if I don't like that it's giving me enough, I'm going to take it. Let me see what the lid looks like. Sometimes, you know, you can push on the lid. See how I have that ink in there? And take it there. Then I'm going to just go around the outside. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just coloring it in, moving the ink around. Let's pull a little bit more. Don't want it too dark around the petals. Okay, there's that one. Now let's do some more here. So the centers coming out, just filling it in a bit. Center and then moving outwards. Always start in the center where when you just pick it up, because otherwise you'll get it darker where you don't want it, because it really didn't blend. I got a little bit of garden green on there. I hit it just a little bit. So the center, trying not to hit the garden green. All right, so that's it. Clean my tip off a bit. If you wanted to touch that with another color, you could use a Q-tip. Let's see. I don't want to put green in there, but it's probably, if I do a yellow, it's probably going to go green. Calypso Coral. That was one of the coordinating colors. So I'm going to take a Q-tip, just touch the tip. Now I'm going to touch the centers. Touching it off first because I don't want it terribly inked. But there, that added just a little bit of hint of more color on the flowers. So that's our envelope. Tweezers are sticking to the magnetic dish. And this is the card we created. Happy birthday, love you more. Really simple, cute little display card. I would, oh, it is just so cute. Look at that. Ah, so I got 2 of them now. One I can display in my room, and the other, of course, is going to be used. So, and if any time, see, like I have that happy birthday, anytime I want to change it, I can always pop the Happy Mother's Day, put a little bit of green behind there, or add a little couple flowers or something. I mean, it's so easy. You could have done it with the Heartfelt Hello Punch. Do Happy Mother's Day. Just an easy way to change up what you want to do. So it is a happy birthday card for me, but you have options to use with the Heartfelt Hello. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you like me doing this fold again so soon. Shows you what you can do with this beautiful, beautiful DSP. Please consider giving me a thumbs up, like, share. Thank you, Kathy. You always tell me you do it, and thank you so much because it really, really does help me out on this YouTube journey that I'm on. And I would like to invite you to please come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.